the movie has a lot of, it's real motherfucking gangsters.
These are real Crips.
It's real Crips.
It's real Crips in there. We have real white folks, real Crips,
yes,
and real Latinos, and they're not easy to come by, nor are they cheap.
Gentlemen, we are back for an exclusive episode, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, the couch is empty. Right now, the couch is empty because today I'm presenting to you a world premiere. As you can see, we don't have any echo effects, and that's where y'all come in at. That's where y'all come in, and y'all got to make sure y'all hitting these goddamn donations and getting us right. So, ladies and gentlemen, listen, today, wherever time zone this thing is going to air, it's a special moment because my movie Dirty Cops LA, yes, it is streaming right now as you're listening to my voice. And today, I'm going to bring you the man who made it all possible, the man who I told you I never wanted y'all to see, the man who tells you all and reminds you all about the gun line, Joey. Today, we will see... Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Joey. Goddamn it, he is in
Tell
the
him about
building.
the gun line boss.
Producer of the ItsDLai show, director.
We are in the building.
Hey, bro, you a talented ass dude, and they don't even know it. I'm fucking mad they get a chance to see you. I'm mad.
I'm mad too.
But I knew he got too many projects that was coming. Like, God damn, man, we won't be working together on a lot of shit. And like, how fucking long can I keep this goddamn dude a secret? I just thought I'd like the whole off camera. I always like the banter of me and him off camera. It always plays well. But man, the movie Dirty Cops LA, we're going to talk about Dirty Cops LA in its entirety, how we got to this point. Because let me say something, I wasn't even supposed to be in that movie.
No. I had to do a lip check.
I didn't even know much about the shit. Okay, before we get too deep in it, let me just tell you something. I met Joey shooting a sketch.
Yeah.
With Cynthia.
Cynthia Lucette.
Yeah, and on the set, Joey is playing the role of this African. Oh, he stays in his character the whole time. So I'm like, oh, this nigga he really African.
Probably, but I probably just a little bit.
The whole time. So he was like, yeah, we have to exchange information and got his number. And, I got a lot of shit going on. I think maybe about a week or 2 weeks later, he texts me. So we communicating via text. So we text. So I don't know what the nigga sound like, other than what I remember him sound like, which was an African. So he's texting me, and we texting me. I got this dope ass movie idea, and I think he'd be great for it. I wrote this part. I want you to check it out. And I'm like, yeah, man. I'm putting the buttons on it, yada yada yada. I'm like, okay, cool. Send it to me when you're done. He shoots it to me while I'm on the plane. So I was like, all right, let me read it. The title got me. I was like, Dirty Cops LA. It sounds interesting. Let's see what it is. I get it. And I think you just sent me my lines.
No, I sent you. It was only like the first 15 pages.
A few scenes. Right.
15 pages.
Right. So when I'm on the plane and I got like maybe a 3-hour flight. So I was like, let me check it out. So I'm reading it and I'm reading my lines and I was like, oh shit. This nigga really wrote it in my voice. This nigga wrote it like I would have said it just like that. I finished reading it and I got caught up into the story and I was like, okay, nigga, what happened next? He was like, I ain't finished writing yet. You ain't finished writing it yet? No, man, I just want to know if you down with it. Wait a minute. You want to know if I'm down with a movie you ain't even done with?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. All right, cool. So we'll put a pause on that and we'll come back to that.
Yeah.
Got off the plane, I hit him up. I'm like, hey, man, I like this shit. Let's make it happen. But Joey, how the fuck you come up with it? How did you think to cast these people? Because you casted everybody individually.
Yeah.
What was the layout of that? How did this whole thing come to be?
Man, you know how like they say your biological clock is ticking?
Okay.
I say
bartender.
That street life clock was ticking.
Okay.
Okay. The street life clock was ticking, and I was like, you know what?
Gotcha.
I started pretending that I shoot You know what I'm saying? So people started believing that I shoot. So I started shooting.
Now this started how long ago?
About maybe 2021?
Right.
About 2013 is when I started shooting.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I started shooting. So the shooting opened up a gang of doors. But I wasn't like official.
But you shooting music.
I'm shooting music videos. I'm shooting content. I do concerts, all of that shit.
Oh, you doing everything.
Everything. Everything. So that's how I opened up. That's how I got to you.
Right.
Everything like that. Because I just got, music video content. So by the time the skit thing blew up, like everybody started doing skits. Mm-hmm. I was late to that because I didn't understand it. I was like, I didn't understand social media. I didn't understand why y'all were doing skits. Like if I would see it, I was like, what the fuck is this? Why is this? Like, what is this? I didn't get it. Facebook, TV, none of that shit. I didn't get it. And then I started noticing that people had followings like Keyron.
Right.
And I'm like, wait, hold on. This ain't something I'm just seeing. Like, I thought it was like I don't know what the fuck I thought those skits was.
Right.
But I didn't know what the fuck that was.
Right.
What kind of
Because
content?
nobody, if you wasn't in that world.
I'm not in that world. I didn't know what that was. Because remember, that wasn't on Instagram. Instagram was just pictures.
Right.
So you don't see it there. So I don't know where the Vine. I wasn't a Vine nigga.
Right.
I wasn't in that. So I didn't know where none of these niggas came from. So all my folks is like, yo, you the class clown of our fucking world. Like, why aren't you doing that shit? I'm like, doing what? They're like, the skits. I'm like, what is a skit? They start tagging me on you, Cynthia, and all these other people. Right. That's how I met Cynthia. I was up like 5 a.m. with my man Andre Truth. Shout out to my man Andre Truth. And me and him were supposed to do just some content, period, because I'm a dope shooter. And he's like, hey, look up this girl Cynthia Lucette. I looked her up. It's like 5 a.m. 4, 5 a.m. Looked her up. Like, there she go. Oh, she pretty dope. I just followed her. She didn't. She must have went through my page real quick and DM me. Hey, you shoot? Let's shoot something tomorrow. I said, all right. When I met her, she's like, you dope. Come meet me next week. We doing some other shit. That's when I met you. Okay. So I'm peeping all of y'all, and I'm like, when I heard your voice, her voice and your voice, I'm a voice nigga.
Right.
Her voice reminds me of somebody like a Raven Simone or somebody like that. Like somebody grown up. Like I can hear that. A network voice. She's got a network voice.
Right.
I'm like, I'm fucking with her, but I don't know what I'm gonna do yet because I'm barely a shooter. I can nigga rig the fuck out of a shoot. That's why I was so quiet when you met me.
Right.
Because I don't know exactly how it works. I just know I'm not gonna let it fall apart. So when niggas was booking me, I'm like, they booking me on my name, like I'm me. So they think I know what I'm doing, but I don't really know.
So
what I'm
you
doing.
just shooting and editing right now.
I was shooting and editing. That's it. But
and you don't know what you're doing?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Wait a minute. Wait. Don't nobody move. First of all, hit that like and subscribe button.
Gotta like and subscribe.
Hit that. This man said that he didn't book this job. How do you book a job if you don't know how to edit the shit?
Because I just know I can reverse engineer anything. So tell me what you want. I go look at.
You got the equipment.
I got the equipment.
Got you.
I can get it done. So I wasn't worried about that. So when I'm hearing all y'all voices and I'm hearing my folks tell me I need to do skits and I'm seeing how like, well shit, all right, let's do some skits. Mm-hmm. But I just saw that y'all, it seemed like to me that y'all was all together doing skits and I'm hearing all these different voices. You, then I did this, and y'all knew each other. That was blowing my mind to see you there. And then I think the one we did together was you, Knick Knack Paddywhack.
Yeah.
Everybody's there. I'm like, hold on, that's fucking Knick Knack Paddywhack. Yeah. Like, wait a minute, hold on. That's when it dawned on me. Like, hold on, okay. So this is the thing. Y'all meet up and y'all do this shit?
Network, right.
Okay. All right.
We don't be knowing each other.
No, it was a social media thing. Right, and then y'all, I saw that there and I was like, okay, maybe this probably a thing. So I got your connect. And I was like, I don't want to waste my man time doing no skit because I wasn't into that. Like that, it take too much time to do that. And I was like, what am I gonna do with that? And then Cynthia kept shooting. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just see what this is. So I did a couple skits with Cynthia. And I was like, this is cool, but like, what are we gonna do with this? But then we came and we did the funeral skit. And now that's when I did the African voice to you.
Right.
And I saw you received it. And I was like, oh, okay. Okay, that's how you get down. You gotta get your all right, for sure. But I still didn't want to do no skits with y'all.
Right.
From that moment on, when I left the funeral thing, when he was, hey man, I said, that nigga's voice. Oh, nah. We doing a movie. Fuck that. I saw enough. I said, I don't know why they all doing skits together. They need to just all be in a movie. Fuck is this skit shit? We about to all do a movie whether they like it or not.
Right.
Or it wasn't a movie. It was gonna be like an elongated skit. It was like, chop it up. Like it was web content. At that point, I just said, I'm gonna just shoot this idea and it's gonna be web content. Like a web series or whatever. Right. I didn't have like a name for it or nothing like that. I just knew y'all voices. That's why he said, is it finished? I was like, it's not finished because I'm not going no further if I don't have your voice.
Right.
I'm not going a step further if you, Slink, and Cynthia didn't say y'all was down. because these are the voices that I'm hearing. It's not even worth it. It wasn't worth it.
And let me tell you something. I was not gonna do this movie. This shit just ended up happening, like lining up.
I said, I dare you to say no. I have been watching your Facebook, listening to everything you say for a solid month. I said, I dare him to say no to these lines. These are his lines.
I'm listening. I was like, I was just impressed. I was like, I'm just not used to people capturing my voice and being able to write for it because it's a different style. So when I read it, I was like, God damn. So this is just how shit line up sometimes. When it's just supposed to work, it's just supposed to God just put it.
Won't he do it?
He puts it in a way where it just lines up how it's supposed to go. So Joey's like, yeah, man, we're gonna be filming on this Saturday, Sunday, or whatever the day is, and I'm like, God damn, I land that day. As soon as I land, I gotta go to the set. I just finished working this weekend, so I gotta land. I'm like, God damn. But he was like, hey man, the lines are cool. You know, if you whatever you want to, improv, you do your thing. But I was like, no, that's pretty good. It's pretty much what I would say anyway. So I said, text me the address. He busy. He doesn't text me the address. I get on the plane, fly here. I text him, hey man, I just landed. Text me the address. He texts me the address, and he just said, I think he said it's in the alley.
Oh yeah,
behind.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, cool. So he still hadn't sent me exactly where I am, right? So I come into my place and I'm unpacking my shit and I'm getting dressed and I hear some shit outside going on, a lot of stuff. Action! Oh, what the fuck is going on? Oh, whatever. They're always shooting shit here in downtown. So I'm getting my shit together. And then I said, let me look out the window. I look out the window. I was like, oh, they shooting a whole movie out here. That's what's up. They getting it in. So I hit him. I say, man, where exactly are you? Because they shooting all kind of movies over there. He was like, we're in the alley right behind such and such street. I looked out the window. I see this nigga walking. He's got a badge on. I was so thrown off because I'm like, I thought that nigga was really the police. I'm like, that's Joey. I go downstairs. I'm like, hey. He was like, you made it. I said, nigga, I live here.
You made it, yeah. Nigga,
I motherfucking live here. They was shooting the shit in the alley right behind my house. I'm like, nigga, I'm supposed to be in this.
Yes, nigga. Yeah,
I'm literally supposed to be. I'm like, wow.
Nigga, you don't even understand that day, nigga. That day was so stressful. I blew a tire and so much. It was so stressful. And I'm telling everybody, I'm like, he said he's going to get off the plane. That's hectic enough.
Right.
Getting off the plane.
Coming straight to y'all.
He's like, I'm coming straight to y'all. I'm like, but he don't really owe me this. You know what I'm saying? He don't. Like, I don't know what happened. Cynthia said she was flying in. I'm like, I don't know. Like, there's a lot to be riding on. The script ain't finished. And
right.
I just need y'all to do this. You know what I mean? So, when you came walking down.
So, when we filming, the script still ain't finished?
It's not a script. It's what we're doing. It's only 15 pages. It's a short. All Dirty Cops, you haven't seen it, so I can't spoil it for you. But you seen it, right?
Absolutely. And you can too if you go to www.dirtycopslathemovie.com. Put it in right there and you can
use the code
DLai1. DLAI1. Don't go right now. Just wait, guys.
Wait a minute.
Just hold your ass up.
Yeah.
We're going to give you some more behind the scenes shit that we didn't discuss at the live premiere, which was fucking crazy. We're going to discuss that.
We did 2 premieres. They don't know that.
We did a private screening.
Yeah.
And people flew in. It was like people got turned around. There's a lot of people that couldn't get in. Yeah, y'all see, it was fire trucks and shit out there.
Yeah.
Shit was hectic. Listen, you think Worldwide ain't gonna be a part of some little shit? Big shit. I just got back from Turkey. God damn it. Big shit is what we doing. So
tell them about the gun line, boss.
There's clearly a gun line.
They never seen it from this way.
And listen, people, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now. What I like about what Joe has done with this man, he's made it like I would say like a trilogy. You know what I mean? Which he's got a web series attached to it. We're doing the ItsDLai, the comedy tour.
The comedy tour. Don't forget about the comedy tour.
Comedy tour. And he's gonna be taking it to different cities and just premiering it. So man, drop your whatever city.
Drop your location where you want to see it at.
Where should we come bringing it? Because I know Vegas was on deck. Ba, 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 ba. So drop it right now. We need to know right now what city should we bring Dirty Cops LA to premiere. We're gonna do it in the theater. The theater
after
show.
After they hit the like button and then
got to
subscribe if they haven't subscribed.
You got to subscribe.
Then you do that.
Now, listen. You hit that promo code when you download Dirty Cops LA. If you go to Dirty Cops LA, the movie, download it with the promo code DLai1.
You put that in at the end. When you go all the way through the motions, don't finish the motions without putting in the promo code. That is your key to the city. Promo code right down there.
Now, let's talk about the premiere. The premiere was amazing.
Bro.
It was paparazzi everywhere.
It was.
Yeah. Paparazzi was heavy on the scene. It was some nigga shit going on.
Because I
was
was
going
going
to
tell you that. I was going to tell you that.
There was some niggas. Now let's keep in mind. See, I don't know Joey's background. See, you looking at it, he looked wholesome and like a corporate ass nigga. Like he looked like he could,
I'm all together.
He could run a daycare. He seems like he run an esthetician department. He looks like he could run a construction site. He looks like he can be a blue chip manager over some stock on the NASDAQ.
The funny thing about everything you just said is I've done all of those. I've had a daycare, studying to be a contractor. I was a journeyman. I've done all of that. I have a very, very nice, diverse portfolio, stock portfolio.
I got to give them this rundown so they understand the audience.
Oh, okay.
Now, Joey is from the streets. I don't know if you guys know that. He comes from that life.
From A Street.
To this day, currently, right now, as I sit and talk to you, I do not know which gang he's been affiliated with or he is currently affiliated with. I don't even ask. I don't ask. When you watch the movie, you're going to be confused too.
Yeah. You're going to be a little confused.
You know he's a dirty cop, but then you still don't know the affiliation. You don't know. And on top of that, the movie has a lot of, it's real motherfucking gangsters.
These are real Crips.
It's real Crips.
It's real Crips in there. We have real white folks, real Crips.
Yes.
And real,
What's up, good people? Hey, listen, I'm not trying to interrupt the flow, but I got to stop y'all, and we'll get right back to the money right after this. I don't know if y'all know this, but the boy's got his own merch. And when I say the boy's got his own merch, he's got his own merch. Take it in. Yes, right. We got to take it in hats. We got to come get this nigga hoodies. If you can go over to ItsDLai.com and get all the merch that you see behind me, you can have it. That's right, people. I want to thank you guys for liking and subscribing. And make sure you go over to Patreon for the exclusive, uncut, unhinged material. Only for y'all on Patreon. Thank y'all. Get back to the money.
Latinos, and they're not easy to come by, nor are they cheap.
No, you can't get them like
you can't. You're not cheap. You can't get them. Come on, not like you used to. No, hell no. They got rights and shit. No, you can't do that. Yeah. Anyway, the Crips are even harder to come by because they don't cooperate. Crips don't cooperate.
Right.
Now, I don't want to give away the movie any further.
I've performed in front of Crips.
You perform. Crips do not cooperate. Crips, they operate by all while you're trying to get them to cooperate. They just keep on being Crips.
Because if at the premiere, Joey is moving. He's got his team. They facilitating, but Joey's kind of on the move. So he just yelling shit out without the mic. Hey, niggas, movie starting 5 minutes. And niggas start gathering this shit and getting together. Lisa looking at me like, oh, I'm like, relax. He knows his people. He knows his people. Now, here's the deal. Let me tell you what's going on. Now, let me share something with you what's going on at this premiere. Now, this is fucking interesting. Now, first of all, it's oversold. There are no more seats. To let you know how many more seats are left, how no more seats are left,
Duh.
I'm sitting down. A nigga taps me. He say, hey, DLai. Yeah. Hey, man, you mind sliding over one and let my girl sit on my lap? I said, nigga, what? Yeah, man, she can sit on my lap. I said, the whole movie? She don't mind.
She don't mind.
I mind. Nigga.
Yeah.
I'm like,
he minds.
But you know what? Then she was pregnant. So I'm like, I can't be a dick. So I'm like, all right, fuck, get up, scoot over. I sit down. I'm like, oh, shit.
That was nice of you.
That's nice of me, right? So something said, hey, DLai, turn around. Huh? Turn around, nigga. I turn around, and I look. It's niggas lined across the back of the theater.
Yeah.
There's no more seats. Bro. It's motherfuckers laid, Joey, it's motherfuckers laid out like motherfucking a pallet watching it.
I tell you this, they called me outside, right? And like I told you, I didn't invite anybody, right?
Right.
Because if I invite people, there's not gonna be enough space. So I don't invite people purposely.
We have it in Beverly Hills.
It's in Beverly Hills.
Got you.
So when I went to the front, they're like, hey, there's like 10 more people trying to get in, plus the people you see on the back door, right? They're like, it's 10 more people trying to get in. I look at the lady. The lady's like, I don't give a fuck. You got people all on the back door. I ain't letting them people in. And the girl is looking through the glass, you know, where you buy the ticket, right? And she can see the jacket and shit. So she's like, that's the nigga right there. And I go, you ain't let him in? I said, well, fuck him. When she saw that, the girl's heart was broke. She's like, fuck him. So then she tells my man come knock on the door. I open the door. I'm like, what's happening? He like, they bought tickets and shit. I said, it's 9:30, my nigga. The show started at 7:30. He said, Joey, they bought tickets. I said, my nigga, it's 9:30. He said, Joey, they bought tickets, my nigga. I said, fuck them. Give them back their money. She said, just like that. I said, oh, this is not about the money. They want to see Dirty Cops LA.
Right.
I said, well, fuck them, my nigga. I mean, what you want me to do? Walked away. When I walked away, they all was heartbroken. And this LA, it's hard to break some gangsters' heart.
Yeah. It was some real gangsters in the house.
Yeah, it was hard to break some gangsters' heart, right? They shoot the shit up before they get heartbroken. So that's how important Dirty Cops LA is to the city, because they'll shoot it up before they get heartbroken.
I tell you, some real. Listen to me, people.
It's real gangsters in it, so real gangsters got to come support it.
In the movie.
Yeah.
In the movie.
Yeah.
You decide when you watch which niggas has killed somebody before.
Yeah. We're going to have a contest. We got a challenge going on. One challenge is, where's Keys? Because Keys plays like 5 different characters in the movie. Mm-hmm. So if you can spot Keys, is a Dirty Cop hat in it for you.
Okay.
Right? How many times y'all comment down below after you like and subscribe if you haven't to, then comment down below after you watch the movie how many times you can spot Keys. Right?
Gotcha.
And then
hold on, I got to share something real quick. Now, I don't know where Joey's sitting in the theater. I don't know. I know I don't, because Joey was moving around everywhere, so I don't know where he's sitting. So we're watching the movie, and the movie people are laughing, having a great time. Now there's a nigga next to me. He's a nigga.
Nigga?
He is a nigga.
Oh God, I hate that.
Now
I don't like niggas. You know
actually, he's not. Listen, he means well.
He means well though.
He's not trying to be a nigga. He's just a nigga.
Okay.
He ain't
that's
niggering
different.
it up.
Oh, I
I
thought it.
You know, he's doing niggerish shit.
Oh, okay.
For instance,
it might just run in his, you know.
He's with his lady.
Okay.
It's because people are coupled up. Most people come.
They did. It was like a date night.
It's like date night.
It was.
People there with their lady. So I'm sitting there. Actually, the guy is sitting next to Lisa. It's me, Lisa, the nigga, and his lady. And you know, we got the popcorn. We eating the popcorn, and we having a great time, man. And you know, women spot everything first. Mm-hmm. So she nudges me. I'm like, what? And you know, she did it with her eyes. She said, I said, so I already know, okay, we can't talk. Mm-hmm. This is going to be all eye. Everything is all with the
all with the eye, okay.
Here we go. So I said, she grabbed the popcorn and threw it in her mouth and said, so I said, okay, well, watch this nigga with the popcorn. So I'm watching him. This nigga take some Raisinets, bust them bitches open, and spread them onto the buttered popcorn. Yeah. And takes the motherfucker and shakes them in his hand. Like sunflower
You gotta shake them first,
Like he's mixing these bitches up.
Yeah.
And
gotta get the salt with them.
Like they were penicillin pills.
Yes.
Yeah. And I said, what type of shit is Lisa?
You've never done the Raisinets with the...
Hold on, it gets deeper. Oh, shit gets deeper.
Whoa.
There's a gun line.
There's a gun line?
There's a fucking
Tell him about the gun line, boss. Because I wasn't aware.
Line. So I'm looking at Lisa. Lisa's bent over like this motherfucker, laughing her ass off. My face is, hey! This nigga takes some M&Ms, crunches the motherfucking M&Ms up, and sprinkle like it's parsley flakes over the popcorn and the Raisinets. Take those handful of them, shakes them up, eats them bitches, hands them to his chick. They motherfuckers are the movie ain't started, by the way.
This is pre-movie.
I said, let me tell you what's going on right now. That man having a great fucking time.
Yeah.
This nigga didn't handballed them.
That was Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory.
You don't handball M&Ms.
No.
You handballed them. He handballed them, crunched them bitches, and
sprinkled them?
And sprinkled them on them like it was.
This man has sugar diabetes or something, because he's done put Raisinets in the gerb, and he's sprinkled candied M&Ms in the gerb.
Like it was crack.
Like it was...
Like
man, this guy right here.
Now, this movie's going on. I do not know where Joey is in this theater. I know he.
You know where I'm at? I'm watching niggas.
He's watching, but I don't know where he's watching niggas from. So as I'm sitting in there in the theater, and now we're like halfway. The movie's going really good. The movie's going really good, and folks are enjoying them fucking selves, and you can hear like small talk. You know something's going on when you hear small talk because this is an interesting movie, and niggas wasn't talking in the movie. How about that?
Yeah, for sure.
Niggas was not talking in there, and there was some niggas in there, and they wasn't talking.
Nah,
they was, but I heard like some chatter, like it was that chatter, like something's going on. All of a sudden, I see Joey stand up. Joey's in the center of the theater. He turns around. He said, "Yo, my nigga, I know you ain't smoking weed in here." The nigga says, "Oh, we can't smoke weed in here." I said, "What the fuck is nigga? When have you ever been permitted to smoke in a fucking cinema?"
shout out to my nigga Bobo.
Man,
I said, "What the fuck, Bobo?"
He said, "I'm watching." He said, "Man, hey, my nigga, what the fuck? Hey, put that shit out. Anybody else is smoking? Put the fact that this nigga was startled that he's like, we can't.
Bobo.
He didn't know.
Bobo. Where the
He
fuck
said
you
he-
go where you spark up weed right in the fucking theater?
A nice theater.
A nice one. We in Beverly Hills. Why the fuck is you sparking up weed in the theater? Inside. And he gonna ask me. But that's the second time. That's the funny thing about it. He did it anyway, but he asked me before the movie. "Hey, my nigga, can I smoke in here?" And I said, "Bobo, you cannot smoke in here." My nigga lit it up anyway, bro. Anyway, you can't take me. Sick of niggas. He's niggas. My life. Bro, I got it right here.
But the movie premiere is fucking amazing, man. Slink Johnson did an amazing job playing the captain. I told you that, man. I think it'd be a dope idea if you bring Teddy Ray on as lieutenant.
You gotta be.
Y'all know Teddy Ray. Y'all love Teddy Ray. Bringing him on as a lieutenant for the web series, because that's another thing. He's got the web series dropping.
And we're gonna stop calling it a web series.
Okay, talk.
Because we thinking big. It's just a series, bro. Power lives forever. So does Dirty Cops.
There it is. It's a series.
It's a series.
I like that. It's a series.
Why bastardize it? It's a series.
Man, look. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I just like the way that was shot. It was just different. Like, how did you put all this whole team together to help you shoot this shit? Like,
Well,
because it's I mean,
I don't know.
you would think it's like a fucking, at least a $2 million budget. How did you put the people together?
If you, I don't know if y'all ever see Eddie Murphy's re-rendition of Dolomite, right?
Yes,
But
I saw that.
It's before that came out, that just reaffirmed everything for me because that's just how I operate, right?
Oh, okay.
Matter of fact, I give credit where credit is due. I know a gang of, upper echelon folks and shit like that, right? But I was watching Issa Rae one day, and she was like, y'all spend all your time reaching up and shit, chasing Steven Spielberg and all that shit. She's like, nah, man, stay in your city, reach across. Get some niggas in your city that want to do something. Blow it up. Did a shoot with my DP. And the white boys was shooting, but he was on standby, holding his own camera and everything. And I looked at this nigga, I was like, I ain't never really seen a nigga holding the whole RE setup and everything. A young nigga too, right? I'm like, bro, hey, where you get that from? I mean, what you doing? He's like, I'm shooting. I said, that's your gear? He's like, yeah, it's my gear. Told me where he worked and shit. I said, oh, mental note, give me a number. We shooting a movie. Y'all notice that that's the reoccurring thing with everybody I bump into. I'm
right.
like, we shooting a movie. Because I'm plotting the whole time. We shooting a movie. And so he had the gear, and he was like, nigga, I got all the gear. So we can get busy. But he young, and he don't really, he shoots a gang of content, but this movie, it's going to make me hyperventilate. Okay. Notice on camera, I can't get too high. I'm still a little exhausted. But, so yeah, enjoy. It's nice, huh? That's forget what it's called. Shout out to my nigga Smoke Cloud. But, yeah, so that nigga, he had all his equipment and everything, and I was like, bro, well, I'm gonna hit you. And then I just start calling all cars. I'm like, well, if he got all the equipment, let's find out I asked him, what else I need? He said, you need sound. So I found a sound nigga. And then after we found the sound guy, that was the skeleton crew that you seen out there. It was just him. We didn't even have a focus puller. We had no AC. No first AC.
Now, explain this to these people.
First AC is like when you... So I jumped off the porch. I said, fuck it. Let's run it with the red camera. Let's run it with the cinematic lenses. Let's run it with everything that I know that take it over the top. However, my illegitimate ass DP didn't explain to me that comes with more moving parts.
DP.
Director of photography, the nigga who helps me with the vision. So he didn't explain to me that. So we get in the alley and he pulling focus for himself, which was not foreign because I shoot music videos. So shit, I'll pull focus for myself if I got to. But it's a lot more strenuous and hectic with them cinematic lenses and shit, right? So I'm like, bro, what is you doing, bro? Like, what's going on? He's like, bro, we need more help. I said, well, nigga, say so. So we ended up getting more help. So by the time things start flowing, long story short, as things will progress, I go, bro, I want it to look like this. He go, oh, well, you need a dolly. Well, then let's go get some niggas, what they call grip. Let's get the niggas with the dolly and let's get the shot I need. I said, nigga, look, this. He said, nigga, you need a steady cam. We'll go get the steady cam, nigga, right? We ended up piecing together. It was like a godsend because everybody ended up getting to the thing. It was like, is this what you trying to do, nigga? Like when y'all see the movie, you'll get it. So imagine coming onto a project like that. It's like they was like, nigga, is this what you trying to do? Hand to God. It was just a blessing. It was like, nigga, I'm fucking with you.
And let me tell you why this episode is so important because I always tell y'all about like thinking of something and having a vision and then really acting on it. Like I'm showing you guys people in real life, just like me, just like you, that breathe the same air, that say, you know what, I got an idea about something. It may be a movie. It may be starting a trucking business. It may be starting a roofing company. It may be whatever it is. It may be jumping into entertainment. Whatever it is, starting your own podcast. Once you start putting things in motion for whatever reason, this is just how the universe operates. People will just start coming and piecing themselves to be, apart and molding themselves to be a part of your project. That's just how it goes. Because the way he's moving, he's moving in the right frame of mind, which is I have a vision and I'm going to keep moving towards it. A lot of y'all have vision and y'all just sit there and y'all just think about y'all vision and y'all just spend all
the
your
realest
days
thing they could say
thinking.
Back to ItsDLai was to shut up and shoot. It's like reach across,
Shoot.
and shut up and shoot. I didn't do a treatment. I didn't do no location scouting. I didn't do no planning.
Guerrilla shooting everything.
Everything. We didn't. We shot
The
this
shootout
movie.
scene.
We shot this movie.
How you guerrilla shoot a shootout scene?
Nigga, we shot this movie. First of all, imagine the time frame. We're an independent film company who shot a film and put it out in under 18 months through a pandemic. Where's the time?
Right.
Who
in
does
the
that?
pandemic, yeah.
Warner Brothers is not going to put out Batman when they shot it. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
we shot it 18 months. The motherfucker's out. So, nigga, yeah, no planning.
Okay, now hold on. Now let me tell you something now, because you're not gonna think that this thing just went so smooth and there were no hiccups.
No, it was hiccups galore.
Okay,
hiccups
here's the deal.
galore. Hiccups galore.
I was told probably 5 times that, hey man, brother, thank you, man. It's a wrap. Appreciate you, brother. Hey man, gonna let you know when everything about to. All right, cool. Hey brother, man, good. We're gonna definitely work together again. Cool. About 2 weeks go by. Now people will hit me because we dropping clips. They're like,
Yeah.
hey man, this motherfucker look good. When we gonna get this? I'm like, hey man, don't you worry. Motherfucker coming soon. Don't worry. Get a call a couple of days later. Yo, DLai, what's up, bro? We gotta shoot one more piece.
You want to know the truth?
Yes.
You want to know the truth?
The truth.
All right, the truth is you got to, the truth is, what you call it? Wishful thinking? Putting it out there?
Yeah.
That shit?
Yeah.
So I fucked up just promoting on what's it called, right?
Right.
I'm one hell of a manifester, right?
Okay.
So normally what I say, not every time what I say is gonna come true. So I gotta be very careful because I'll trick myself into having to do something because I said it, which is how this movie came about. Should have never did it.
First of all, he's a perfectionist. Let's not forget about that. I know Joy watched that movie 78 times. I know he watched it 78 times.
78,000.
Easily.
78,000.
And I refused to watch it. He was trying to give me I refused because I didn't want to see it. I didn't want to spoil it for myself. I wanted to see it and react like the audience was going to react. So he's a perfectionist. Let me just go ahead and throw it in there.
When we shot the first couple of scenes, 'cause like I told you, it was just gonna be internet content.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even have nothing. I had our voices, and I'm like, this is good internet content because I didn't really understand the skit formula. Like, what are y'all doing? Is this just some shit y'all throw out? Is this funny? Like,
Right.
All right, for sure. Well, then I wanted high production, so that's all I was doing. But after, shout out to my man Reg, I showed him the 7-minute edit string out.
Right.
And he was like, what the fuck is this? And I was like, he's like, you got something with this? And I was like, oh, for real? He was like, Yeah, for sure. So I was like, all right, well, let me just Instagram. Let me show what I've been doing.
Right.
So I put up some pictures and shit, right? I'm trying to figure out the caption and shit. And I'm like, Dirty Cops LA, the movie. Fuck. Why did I say that? God damn it.
Had a ring to it.
And I sent it. Post. Blew up. I was like, why did you call it Dirty Cops LA, the movie? Now
that's what it is now.
It's nothing. It's
now,
nothing.
did you write this whole thing yourself?
I wrote it, but see, I wrote it on the fly. We didn't have a chance to write it. You only have 15 pages. We shot it, the movie's done 18 months later.
Okay, so everything was a skeleton?
Everything was I'm a music writer. I was doing the Jay-Z shit before Wayne and all them. I don't write all the bullshit. Right. I just took music and adapted it to the movie shit. That's it. Everything I did in music, I just adapted to the movie shit. That's why when I call you sometimes, I'll be like, did you get the lyrics? And you be like, what the fuck are you talking about? I sent you the lyrics last night. You like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, nigga, them is lyrics to me. So it's like that. So I had a feeling, I didn't know the pandemic was gonna happen. What I thought was gonna happen was you was gonna blow up, Cynthia was gonna blow up, and Slink was gonna blow up.
Right.
And I was like, no matter what y'all saying, you're not gonna be around to finish the project, movie, or whatever. That's what I thought. So I shot it backwards. I said, I'm gonna guarantee my ending with y'all, and then whatever I do in the middle, just go.
You just feel everything else.
I feel it all in. So that's why I was like, when are you gonna be in town, bro?
Because it was hard scheduling. Like the scheduling was hard because I may be in town and there may be a scene. We were trying to get the scene with me and Slink. He out of town, I'm out of town. So it was just, man, and just that weekend when we finally got everybody to line up, I was like, wow, finally. Now, I thought this goddamn movie was over 17 times. Joey called me, hey man, hey listen, now keep in mind, I throw shit away easily. So I wore
that
shit
happened
in the movie.
so many fucking times in the movie, my
and
nigga.
I feel like he was like, hey man, you got the outfit? Man, I threw that whole outfit away. The whole outfit, everything, shoes and all. Where's that nigga? I see a homeless nigga walking down the street with a Dirty Cops, Dirty Cops LA shirt on with some white sneakers and some black jeans. But I'm like, Joey, I really think I threw it away.
I'm like, bro, please don't tell me you threw it away.
Please don't. I said, bro, I went and checked it. It was in the bag. I was getting ready because I dropped shit out the window.
He said, I got it.
People. I said, I got it. I found the outfit.
And that saved the movie.
Now, let me tell you why this is important, ladies and gentlemen, because it's continuity. We couldn't have that scene if I couldn't have those same exact clothes. Because now the audience is like, wait a minute.
What the hell is going on? Now it fucks up our whole little, high production.
Yeah.
I'm like, they'll accept it, but then they'll say, oh, this is a masterpiece. Not one. But this will be some, they playing.
Right,
I want them to take us serious. So right. I'm like, nah, continuity is playing with the big boys. So once you had that, and mind you, the quarantine and that whole shit fucked everything up.
Right.
We was moving.
Right. It was about moving. Right. Everything was about
to
be
the reason why
everything got shut.
The reason why it took so much longer is because scenes that we couldn't finish, the alley wasn't even the same alley when we approached it.
Right.
So I couldn't finish those scenes. We lost houses, we lost locations, niggas lost jobs and all kind of shit. And I'm like, nigga, I gotta finish this movie. So then I had to rewrite certain scenes because it wasn't working. It was like, okay, well, what was gonna work in 2019, damn sure doesn't work in the coronavirus.
Right.
I didn't want no mask. I didn't want no homeless people everywhere. So I'm like, okay, I have to rethink this. So I had to find a new area of the city that I could use for free because I don't use no permits and I can really the whole shit.
Gotta love that.
Gotta love that. So I went and I found I said, we're going to shut down for about 45 days. Let me find out how to fuck this duck. And I found a whole nother part of the city. And I was like, perfect. We can shoot everything over here. And when you see the movie, you'll see I'm able to show you the entire LA for free.
Now, I'm going to ask you a question that has been puzzling me since I saw this movie. It's a lot of real people in here. It's real gangsters in here. How do you book a Crip?
It's very hard to book a Crip. A Crip books himself, actually.
How did you?
You see, I'm gonna let you on a little secret. This is a Crip hack.
How do you book a Crip?
A Crip books himself.
Okay.
Yeah, a Crip books himself. So say, for instance, the A&B scene, right?
Right.
You'll try to book the Crip, but he'll just call you and book himself.
Oh, wait. You call to book him, he book himself.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
So like, yeah, cuz, that movie shit you doing and shit, cuz, meet me up here about 11, cuz. I had a script and everything for you and everything like that. We're going to do it this way. You just go, yeah, all right, Mr. Crip, sir.
Right.
Okay, Mr. Crip, sir. And you get there, and you got this Crips. It's a delicate situation when you're dealing with Crips.
Right.
So you get there, and all
because they're loud.
They're loud, and they're Crips.
They're loud.
It's part of being a Crip.
Right.
It's part of being a Crip. People don't know that.
They loud.
It's part of being a Crip.
Right.
So when you get there, he booked himself. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just bullshitting. I grew up with these Crips.
So you knew all these.
I grew up with the Crips. I know all the Crips.
But it's still you gotta have some order. I mean, they're still loud.
But you can't. You see the thing.
So you can't be like, hey, quiet on the set. Who the fuck?
Well, no. See, it's a funny story. I got that on tape too. So my sound guy, he don't know we're actual Crips. Right. So he goes, and mind you, lip check. Everybody knows me as a lip check. Mind you, the Crips that I got interested in being on camera are more tenable Crips.
Right.
More manageable Crips. However, behind the door are actual unruly Crips.
Right.
And that's who's making the noise. The sound guy goes, quiet on set, y'all.
Who telling the Crips to shut the fuck up?
If you would have heard him say, quiet on the set, y'all be quiet. And then you hear the Crips actually, who the fuck, cuz? Hey. I said, hey, my nigga. There was Crips back there, my nigga. He goes, sorry guys, can you be quiet? Can you keep it down back there? I said, yes, that's better, my nigga. Don't scream at no Crips.
You can't say quiet on the set around Crips.
What's that, homie? And where you from? Like, hold on. Like, what's that?
What's that?
And where you from? Like, hold on. Is this your camera shit?
You said quiet on the set.
You done created a problem.
Oh no, where you from?
You know what I'm saying? So,
God damn.
the Crips was hard to manage, you know what I'm saying? But we got through that. Those was real Crips. Actual Crips. Shout out to the Crips.
Cause they was
real Bloods in the movie too. But see, that's the thing. Just like much like it's like anywhere else. I don't know, because LA is like not like anywhere else, but like LA is like the same Crips that are Crips. They was once little kids, you know. Mm-hmm. So you went to school with them, you played baseball with them,
right?
Play basketball.
So man, you got a chance to shoot. You had one of the scenes in the All Money In store.
Yeah,
bro, that was dope. Cause I'm looking, I was like, man, it looked familiar.
Yeah,
it looked.
I wanted to do that because shout out to Nip Hustle. I did a lot of work with him before he passed and all that shit. Shout out to 1500 and nothing courtesy of them. And you know, he is LA. You know, he is LA. Personifies everything in LA. He was the voice for our time and our decade, everything like that. So with the movie Dirty Cops LA and it being centered about what it was centered about, I wanted to be able to put a piece of him in there. We couldn't get the All Money In store due to it being blocked off and shit like that. But you know, I'm family and everything like that, so I was able to get the A&B store, which is it's all family store, same thing. So you know, that was important for me to have that in there, have a representation. Right. And you notice the opening to the film when you finally get a chance, that's actually Nipsey Hussle's procession that I shot.
All right, man, listen, we're not going to hold the people no longer because I already told y'all you got to go right now, immediately.
Right now.
DirtyCopsLA.com. Don't forget at the end, put in the promo code DLai, DLAI. Thank you to our guest, man, my brother, man. Man, like I said, we're not calling it a web series. It's just what it is. It's a series. Shout out to my brother, Joey. Hey, Joey. Keep doing your thing, brother.
We gonna keep doing it. What you talking about? Man, we got more shit.
You goddamn right, we got more shit.
Got more shit.
We gonna see y'all next time on the DLai Show.